Alright, and we are going. Okay. So, what is your name, grade, and year?
My name is Sid. I'm a junior. I'm a comics major.
Okay. So, let's start with the first question. So, there's going to be 6 questions. That's going to be part of the book. And then we have a bonus round that won't be part of the book, but will be in the podcast.
Okay.
Let me catch my breath. I didn't even move around that much. Okay. As an artist, what is your goal?
I'm not sure yet. Basically, just to tell a story in the best way I can. Explore metaphor and make it look aesthetically pleasing. So, yeah.
I love that. Where do you see yourself after you graduate?
I have no idea. Probably selling my art somewhere. Maybe making a book or something.
Yeah, I could
Hopefully.
totally see that. I think your art could do like a lot, like from like posters to like graphic novels and stuff.
Yeah, let's hope.
What made you choose an art school?
I can be surrounded by artists all the time. Get some good networking in. Gives me basically a place to fully work on my art. So
Yeah. How do you like that like space environment?
I love it.
Nice.
I like not having to do math and stuff. So
Yeah, real. Can I ask you, where did you hear about MCAD, like when you were applying during high school?
my uncle's girlfriend went here, so I heard about it through there, and then they gave me a pretty good scholarship. So that's how I decided.
Like, all right, let's go.
Yeah.
What do you think about the state of the art industry right now?
I don't know. I think it's a kind of commodity focused. I wish it was a little bit more communal. Capitalism and all that, but yeah. I guess I just work towards making it a bit more not costing money, even though it does right now. So.
Do you like the field you're wanting to go into? What do you think of that like state right now? Like, I don't know. I know you said you weren't sure, but kind of like the way you're headed, like what would you call it, like?
Big posters, I guess. Graphic novels I would do. Yeah, I don't know. Just telling a story in the best way I can. I guess the format doesn't really matter. As long as it's surrealist and can tell what I want to tell, I'll switch whatever I need to.
Yeah. When was the moment you knew you wanted to be an artist?
I've always been an artist. I haven't really, there wasn't really a moment. I just kind of kept going. I started with the crayon drawings, and then I just didn't stop. So.
Do you think what do you think about like the saying like nurture versus nature? Do you think like because you like grew up drawing in like your environment, I don't know if you grew up with a lot of artsy people around you, or do you think you would always have done this, or like I don't know.
Well, both of my parents are somewhat artists, so I guess it was kind of inevitable for me to pick up on that. So.
Now, what do you think of like the theory like artistic like skill or interest is like inherited in a way?
I don't know if it's inherited like a
gene,
like biology, but it definitely depends on the environment you're in. Like if you're around both parents who are artists, and also you go to a school and you share your art and people like it, you're probably going to be somewhat artistic.
Yeah. So you didn't have a moment, but it was just kind of like
just
throughout time.
Chain of events.
Yeah, you were like, all right.
Yeah.
Do you experience imposter syndrome, and if so, how?
Yeah, I don't know. I guess I still feel like a child scribbling on paper, but
like it doesn't feel like real yet.
Yeah, people always say my art's awesome. I just feel like it's not there yet in my head, but.
What is your end goal with your art? Like where you feel like it's there?
I can't picture it. I guess I'll know it when I see it, hopefully, but given that it is where it is now, and I don't think it's there yet, hopefully it'll get there.
Okay.
Yeah.
Are you like comparing yourself like against like professional artists like who sell work and stuff, or like just your own standards of like I want this for my own work?
I guess I compare myself to professionals. it's always just there, like social media and stuff. I'm always looking at that. But in terms of what I want to do, I guess I have my own standards, and I don't know when it'll fully be there.
Yeah. Sorry. All right, and then last question for the book. One advice for freshmen is coming in.
Just don't focus on the assignment, I guess. Just focus on making the best art you can, and
Yeah, something you're proud of.
yeah.
Nice. All right, now we're on to the bonus round. These questions are not like that serious, so you can just respond however you want. First question: in your opinion, what makes an artwork good?
Genuine. If it's genuine.
Mm-hmm.
I see a lot of people who try to replicate like styles and stuff of professionals, and it's not. It just feels like a replication. I'd rather see what you can do. You know.
Yeah. As an art, what's an art style that you love and one that you hate?
I don't hate any art style. I don't love any art style. I just think it's whatever best fits what you're doing.
Mm-hmm.
Does that make sense?
Yeah, I think so. Why did you choose this major? Which is comics art or?
It's the best way for me to tell stories, I guess. With a single image, it feels limiting, and with animation, it was too much work. So
Yeah.
this is the happy medium.
That is actually like, I also agree. I'm like, I love illustration, but I need to push it one step more. Okay. Do you have a binge art food, and if so, what? Like, what do you eat or drink while you're drawing? I see a lot of different types of stuff.
I have nothing in particular. Red Bull. I drink there's not any on my desk right now, but that's what I do when I'm all-nightering. So.
Do you think you like eat more or drink more, like while you're drawing?
Probably drink more.
Mm-hmm.
I usually have my headphones in when I'm drawing, so it like the chewing is a bad noise.
I see.
Drinking is
like,
better.
Like you don't like the chewing sound.
Yeah.
Do you think you make art for yourself or for others?
For myself, I hope to do. I think I mostly do it for myself right now. I do like a lot of self-portraits, and I'm very like introspective with my art, but I hope to do more for other people in the future. I hope to figure out how to do that. I haven't figured that out yet.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah, I think like, I don't think you necessarily have to like, make art for others, because
I think
like, even the ones like of yourself is like really cool.
And I think it's more like I said, I don't like where art is at in terms of like capitalism, and I feel like that mindset of making art for yourself is very individualistic. And if I can figure out what works in my own art, like self-portraits and stuff, and refine it down to something that's broad enough to work for everybody, then like I can tell a story and get a message out to more people,
Gotcha.
Make it resonate with more people.
Nice. Unpopular art opinions. Do you have any unpopular art opinions?
Unpopular art opinions. I can't think of any off the top of my head. I don't think technique is all that important, but I think symbolism is more what you're going for, if that's an unpopular opinion.
Like the concept more than like the art.
More than the technical ability. Like you see like children scribbling, and I like that,
But what if their like concept isn't that like deep?
Well, then that's a different issue.
You see a child like drawing other child, like, what's your concept? Biggest art inspo.
Biggest art inspo. Probably there's a guy named Eric Svetoft. He's a Swedish artist who I like a lot. He does pretty much exactly what I'm trying to do. So.
Nice. Your favorite process in your art?
the sketching.
Ah, nice. So
Yeah.
then, is that kind of like, does that kind of suck? Because then after that, it's like.
It's just like getting it done.
Yeah, it's like, alright, I already did the fun part.
It's worth it though to make it look better.
Can you say one nice thing about AI art? And this is the last question.
Say it again.
Can you say one nice thing about AI art?
It sure is doing what it's supposed to.
It sure is improving fast, advancing super duper fast.
It's I can't say anything good about it, but it is it does do what it's trying to do, which is take art and turn it into more of that same mesh of art.
Well,
there's nothing original coming from it though.
Yeah. Well, thank you very much, Sid, for joining us on this epic podcast. And that is, let's see, that's a wrap.